Here is a more detailed video about Yeti Airlines Flight 691 crash. In the previous one, I've missed facts that some followers reminded me of in the comments and which I'll try to mention now. So, let's start. On Sunday, January 15, 2023, Yeti Airlines Flight 691 with 72 people on board was a scheduled domestic passenger flight from Kathmandu to Pokhara in Nepal. Yeti Airlines was formed in 1998 by Nepali entrepreneur Angcharing Sherpa. In 2009, Yeti Airlines established the subsidiary Terra Air. Terra Air took over short takeoff and landing operations at rural and mountainous airports. Together, the two entities formed the largest domestic airline in the Himalayan nation. However, the two airlines have a history of air accidents. At least 165 people have perished in accidents involving Yeti Airlines and Terra Air since 2000. During the same period, Nepal saw a total of 359 deaths from air accidents, according to data from the Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal. The previous 3 air incidents in Nepal last year involved flights operated by Yeti and Terra. Incidentally, Sherpa perished in 2019 in a helicopter crash. Pokhara is located some 129 kilometers west of Kathmandu. It was a very short flight, less than an hour. The flight took off from Kathmandu Tribhuvan International Airport. In July 2019, Kathmandu's Tribhuvan International Airport was shut down for hours after a Yeti Airlines aircraft suffered a runway excursion during landing. The aircraft, on a flight from Nepalgunj, careened around 20 meters off the runway and onto the grass while landing. The pilot of that flight is now the operation director of Yeti Airlines. In command of Flight 691 was Anju Kadiwada, the widow of a pilot who flew for the same airline and also perished in a plane crash 16 years ago. In 2010, Anju Kadiwada joined Yeti Airlines, following in the footsteps of her husband. As per the rules, a captain needs to fly for a certain number of hours with an instructor pilot before they get to command a flight on their own. Captain Kadiwada was to be cleared to perform as solo captain after Sunday's landing. To conclude her hours in the air and become a captain, Anju had taken the flight with the senior pilot and her instructor, Kamal KC. Kamal KC was a very experienced pilot with more than 21,900 hours of flight time. As the twin-engine ATR-72 was approaching Pokhara Airport, it cruised at 12,500 feet and was on a normal descent. While approaching, the aircraft was initially preparing for an approach to runway 30. But the captain later requested an approach to runway 12. The runway of the Pokhara International Airport has a single approach system for international airlines, but domestic flights are allowed to land from either end. The Pokhara International Airport was opened on January 1, 2023. All previous flights of 691 at the new Pokhara International Airport landed on runway 30. An official at Yeti Airlines told that it was a familiarization flight for Captain Anju Kadiwada to the new international airport. A video was streamed live on Facebook by Sonu Jaiswal, a passenger on the plane, before and during the crash. It shows that the landing was made in the area of the stadium, to the south of the destination airport. Also, we can see not fully deployed flaps a few seconds before the stall. As soon as the plane banked to the left, then obviously it lost all the wind lift and got down like a stone. I'm sure flight recorders will provide greater clarity about what happened inside the cockpit, and why pilots allowed the speed to decay on the approach and for the wing to stall. We already know that nearly 350 people have perished in plane or helicopter crashes in Nepal since 2000. The Yeti Airlines plane crash in Nepal has raised questions about the safety of flying. Back in 2013, the European Union banned all 20 Nepalese airlines, including Yeti Airlines, from flying to the European Union. It implemented the ban after the UN's International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO, raised concerns about safety standards, which all member nations have to follow.